Welcome to Type C Tech Reviews. Today we're going to be unboxing the LG Ultra Gear 24 GQ50F-B, I believe. But if at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same monitor, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. But let's get this down and unbox it right away. You'll see front. That means you're gonna open it on the other side. So we're gonna flip this around. I believe this is a replacement for the 24 GN650, I believe. But this is coming in at only $190, crazy price point. All right, opening up the new generation Ultra Gear, the cheapest gaming monitor I believe that they make. We've got the power cable here, not a detachable brick, which means not the longest cable in the world. Then we also have a DisplayPort cable, and then you have like warranty and everything else. Looks like you got 2 screws back there. We're gonna see how the stand connects. That might be useful. Then we have the bottom of the stand right here, and opening this up. Now here we have metal on the bottom. We have a high quality thumb screw right here, but this is definitely a cheaper stand than you would find on like the 24 GN650. So maybe this is just a cheaper, an even cheaper alternative, which is even insane that you can get a gaming monitor like this for this price. So there we got the top of the stand, which we're gonna open up, and opening this up, there we go. So it looks like it's still a screw-in stand. We've got Ultra Gear printed on the side right here. Even though this is not a premium stand, this is still very nice. It's still heavy metal inside of it with a plastic exterior. Let's put these together right away. Put that in there and then just twist it in. This is a high quality thumb screw, so all you need to do is just twist it with your fingers. All right, then after that, we gotta go in here, pull the top off of that, and grab those 2 screws. Grab yourself a Phillips head screwdriver and those 2 screws, and let's get this thing put on the stand. All right, so lifting this out, very, very light as you would expect. So we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna pull that plastic down, and there we have where the monitor goes in. So we're gonna get these 2 little clips in there first, and then screw it right in. All right, and that's both of them in. Let's lift this up, take the plastic off. And even though this is definitely a much more budget friendly monitor than the rest of the lineup, we still keep the essence of the more premium ones. We have the Ultra Gear logo back here, although it's not in that purple, but we still do have this very cool texturized gloss back, which makes it look very premium. No RGBs around here, and it looks like we only have a 75 by 75 millimeter base amount, although again, that could be 100 millimeter. Check the full review coming out in a few days. All right, so I'm gonna set this down. It's very light. This would be incredibly easy to mount, which is a good thing. We got 2 HDMIs, a DisplayPort, and then a 3.5 millimeter audio out. Nothing fancy here, but you don't expect that at this price point. Overall, for the price, this is one of the best budget looking monitors out there. We have plastic around the edges, which we're gonna peel off. All of these edges are gloss, which also does make it look quite a bit more premium. And then coming around to the front of it looks very similar to last generation's Ultra Gear, and that's a good thing. Looks very premium, nice band across here. This is also black. This is definitely a black plastic, where the newer Ultra Gear lineup, which is this one, those are more of a gray material. So this one's a little bit different there, but not at all a problem. As for adjustability, we just get tilt. You get quite a bit of tilt down, and that's about all that you get up. Overall, enough for most of you, and mounting this on a cheap monitor arm would be super easy. Probably 25 to 40 bucks, you could find a good monitor arm that would support that. But let's get this thing on the desk, do a initial impressions, a gaming impressions, and a ghosting test. Let's do it. All right, guys, now it is here on the desk. Let's turn it on using the classic joystick under here, like all LGs. And there we go, comes right on. Let's go into the menu system right away. We do have an interesting looking menu system. This is a downgraded menu system, which is interesting. Not what I was expecting. This is similar, however, it doesn't have the nice transitions, which is really interesting that they wouldn't just put the same menu system. Maybe it costs a little bit more. However, not at all a problem, still very good, just not quite as pretty. It's interesting. All right, so we got the different modes here. This one right away does look a little bit too cool. It looks like the white tones are off. That's obviously, I might be totally off on that, but I don't think so. All right, now let's continue going through the menu system. We have a bunch of different modes right here. Reader, Gamer 1, Gamer 2. We're gonna set it in Gamer 2. We're gonna go on FreeSync Premium is on. Those are our different response time settings, which we're gonna get to at the end of the video. And we'll get down to picture adjust here. We got brightness at 100%, so Gamer 2 is set to 100%, which is good. We have color temperature here. Now, I think it's a little bit too cool, so I'm actually gonna go to warm, and warm looks a little bit too warm. We'll go down here into manual, see if we can set this manually. We're just gonna do 1 notch over right there. So this may need, if you're gonna do anything like color accurate type stuff, this is not gonna be it. But for gaming at an incredibly low budget, this could be amazing. Let's see. And the final thing we're gonna do is turn off Energy Saver which is just going to make sure we're getting the full amount out of this monitor. Now, right away, the brightness, I'm in a bright room. It's not incredibly bright. I'm just gonna say that right away. In fact, let's just do a test to kind of see how bright it is. Obviously, this is not warm up. These are not final numbers. Watch the final review for that, but we're gonna check it. Just what it's reading out right now. I'm expecting, yeah, 250, about 250 nits. So it's not the brightest out there. It's getting around 250 nits, which is exactly what it's rated for. So that's what you would expect. And is that the best? No, it's not. But guys, it's actually on sale right now. A base price of $190. I think it's on sale for like 140, which is insane. This is 165 hertz. But that's enough talk. Let's get into gaming. All right, guys, hopping right in game right away. Black levels are good. Obviously, a VA panel, black levels are good. The overall picture quality is actually better than I was expecting. In game, it's nice and smooth. We don't see any red and green ghosts or anything like that. Yeah, overall it feels very, very smooth. I'm not sure about ghosting yet. It's been a while since I've actually used a VA panel, so I'm actually not used to it. But for what this is, I mean, I personally got this on sale on Amazon for 140 bucks, I think. For what this is, that's pretty amazing. 165 hertz, nice and smooth. Doesn't look like ghosting is insane. If there is quite a bit, I'm not sure about that. It doesn't seem to be showing that there is a bunch of ghosting. It really doesn't, which is impressive. If this has really good ghosting, this could be one of the best gaming monitors out for that price, which is insanely low. I mean, this is lower than maybe we've ever seen LG do with a gaming monitor. Is there pixelation? Absolutely, there's pixelation. It's 1080p at a 24-inch screen size, but we see much more premium monitors going for significantly higher prices and obviously high refresh rate. 240 hertz monitors do 1080p at 24-inch screen size. So if you're on a budget, if your rig isn't that powerful, a monitor for laptops, this could be amazing. But let's do a ghosting test. This is gonna be the thing that decides if this is, well, recommended or not. All right, guys, right away, we are seeing there is some ghosting. It looks to be, it's hard to tell, but it almost looks like there is a very small amount of ghosting for a VA panel, but it almost looks like there's pixel overshooting. I can't tell, but let's switch these response time settings around and see how that affects it. Go down here into response time. We're gonna set it to faster, which is the fastest response time setting, and it does decrease it a little bit. In off, there is a massive amount of ghosting. They definitely did some wizardry to this. I would say faster is probably okay. I think I am seeing some pixel overshooting or inverse ghosting mixed with a small amount of ghosting. It's very strange. They're definitely doing a crazy amount of tuning to this panel. However, in game, honestly, for the price, that's really good. You're getting good black levels. Not the highest brightness in the world, but overall good picture quality and then not having ghosting. I mean, this is pretty amazing. This is gonna be a very fun monitor to use every day and then review. So I'm excited for it. But again, if you wanna check it out, there are Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. Subscribe below for my full review coming very, very soon. I use these monitors every single day, go through a testing process, and then recommend it to you based on, well, who I think should buy it. All right, this is Type C Tech Reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next video.